Good evening, everybody. I say good evening because I am recording. Well, it's almost the next morning, but it is currently 11:55 p.m. on December 20th, 2022, and we will be getting into this gameplay here shortly. But I wanted to take a step back real quick, kind of update you on some stuff that has gone on in the last 6 days. First of all, there will be a Modern Warfare video of my buddy and I solely play Warzone a little while ago, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna upload it because it's a stupid video. We're laughing, we're joking, we're having fun. It's basically titled "Shh," so you'll understand it when you watch it. So I got a Warzone video coming out there. And then I'm going to have this video out here. And just letting you know, like I said, there may be a few more videos after this one gets put out before the Christmas time comes up, you know what I mean? So it's technically 5 days until Christmas. I work on Thursday and Friday. So, and then I'm off the 23rd, 24th, or excuse me, 24th, 25th, and 26th. I have those 3 days off as well. What I want to talk to you guys is I had to step back for 6 days and kind of tell you backstory real quick while we get into this gameplay here. We're going to play 60 minutes. Yeah, that's how we do it. So on Thursday, this last Thursday, I had Thursday and Friday off. On Thursday, I wasn't feeling too well. I was starting to get kind of dizzy. It wasn't the greatest. Well, what ended up happening was I ended up getting really sick. To the point where my temperature was bouncing back and forth between 100 and I think the highest I had was 104.3. And it was not good, man. I'm still trying to get over it. Took a lot of time off of work, and for me, 3 days is a lot. A lot of time. It's a lot of time for me. In a world where we live, where, you know, everything's so expensive, so unless you're rich or you were privileged, you know, or you have a great job, which is rare to find these days, where they pay you what you're worth and recognize your hard work and want to take care of you. But yeah, so Thursday I was playing with Sully, and here we go, all the way to the house. I like it. Thursday night I played with Sully, and he wanted to play. I was like, okay, fine, I'll play for a little bit. I get on, we have a little fun, and then I just realized, man, I'm feeling really hot and really like not there. You ever get that weird out of body experience where you know you're there but you're not? You know, you just feel kind of, it's like you're sitting or standing next to your body, like that type of feeling. I went up to my wife and I said, I'm not feeling good. I'm gonna go to bed. So we went to bed. Woke up the next morning, super dizzy, super out of it, etc., etc. And it just from there, it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And then this cough. The best way I can describe this cough right now that I have, and some of you may have had it before, and some of you may previously had it recently, because this thing is going around, and I'll tell you what it is in a second. But imagine having like dust and like dog and cat hair, you know what I mean? Just kind of in a ball, and it's like in the back of your throat, right? So when you cough and you cough and you cough as much as you can, nothing comes up, but it's that little scratch right where the little dip is, where your Adam's apple is, and where the top of your rib cage starts. You know what I mean? That little area, and it just so when I clear my throat a lot, that's that. But add on top of it coughing, man, it is bad. So, and then obviously I get to the point where I want to cough, and it feels like, again, try to bear with me. You know, your esophagus is basically a tube, right? It feels like half of the tube is just blocked off, right? So whenever I'm trying to cough up, only one side of my esophagus, the right side, is getting anything up. And the amount of coughing that I'm doing would seem like I would throw up a huge, massive amount of stuff. Nope. Nope. It's like little diamond, or not diamond, little dime and nickel shaped excrements, basically. And so, and I'm like bloodshot in the face, and it's just not good, right? So there's that coughing and that coughing and coughing, and then the dizziness, and then getting super hot and sweaty, and then not really being able to hold my balance, and just getting really weird. And so Friday night comes along. I'm like, well, crap, I'm still not feeling better. I got to work on Saturday. Funny part is, I just reached 8 hours of sick pay, right? Or sick time. I'm like, crap. So woke up, didn't have to work until I think 10 or 1, I think it was. So what did I do? Called in and said, hey man, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't come to work, man. Not with this sickness. So Saturday, I call out. Sunday comes along. Like Saturday night, right? Going into Sunday, I'm like, still not feeling good. And at this point, my temperature is like in the 100 to 101 range. And I'm like, okay, this is weird. Am I sick? Really? For what? So I'm trying to figure out, why am I sick? What's going on? Et cetera, et cetera. Whatever. So Sunday comes along. I can't work. So I called in on Sunday. I said, look, boss, I don't have any more sick pay left, but I'm sick, man. I can't do anything, bro. I can't get up. I can't move, etc. He's like, don't worry about it. He's like, I'd rather have you better. That's what we need you here for. Do your thing. I said, okay. He's like, we'll figure that out later. You're not going to get in trouble. You're not going to get, fired, whatever. I said, oh, I know that, but thank you. So, excuse me. So Sunday night comes along, I'm like, crap, I'm still not feeling better. Called out on Monday, right? And then, long story short, I called out today, and I have on my schedule, I have tomorrow off, and then I work 2 days, and then I'm off for the 3 days. So, finally, my wife, God bless her, means everything to me, man, what she does. She... Telling you what, for those of you who are like, I don't want a wife, or women, or blah, 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 it's because you haven't met the right one, okay? You haven't met the right one. Stop trashing women because of your past exes, because I used to do that, and guess what? I couldn't find anybody. As soon as I started loving myself, erasing the past, and moving forward with the future in mind, that's when I found my wife. That's when she and I literally connected, same platform, same night. We messaged each other the same freaking day. It was meant to be, right? Anyways, God bless her soul. She took care of me, gave me fluids, gave me medicine, Tylenol, whatever she could. She gave it to me and was there for me. All while, mind you, owning her business, running it, going out and helping clients and coming all the way back home to make sure I'm okay, feeding me, heading right back out to her clients, etc., etc. And she did this for those days that I was off, right? Eventually, as all wives or all spouses get, when their other spouse, husband or wife, I'm going to say that because I grew up old school and that's how it should be and that's how it is, in my opinion. Not in my opinion. That's how it's always been. It's always been a male and a female, husband and wife. So, for all you men and women out there, right? Oh, nice. There we go, baby. Nicely done, Hamilton. As all husbands and wives are, when their significant other, husband or wife, is sick and they do everything they can and they're not seeing results, they start to panic a little bit, right? So let's rewind back to, I want to say, Sunday. Yes, I think it was Sunday night. I woke up, I could not sleep. And it was the last Saturday and Sunday I could not sleep. Like, I would be up and up and up. And no matter how much I would close my eyes, my brain just would not shut down. So anyways, I finally fell asleep around 1:30 on Saturday night. And sorry if this story's all jumbled all over the place. There's just been a lot. But I wake up around, I don't know, like 1:30, 2, somewhere around there. And I start taking my temperature. Well, at this point, thermometer, and I have a picture of it that I sent to my wife. And poor thing, barely could sleep because when I cough, it's loud, And we live in a 1,400 square foot home, 2-story home, so it's not like big, but at the same time, you can hear it, So let's see when I sent it to her. Yeah, I think it's got to be Saturday night. Yeah, Saturday night at 3:14 a.m. It was 104.2, and I said, babe, I know that once it gets to like 105 or something like that, you start getting seizures, but that's usually on a baby, right? I'm not sure what the, I guess, panic temperature would be for adults. I didn't really think to look into that, but I know for a fact when I was younger as a baby, side note, I had a temperature of 105. I had to go in right away, and there was a lot of complications. So anyway, I called her, and she picked up. She tried to console me. She's like, I'll try to be there when I can, and I said, no, it's all right. Don't worry about it. You're your thing. I'll be all right. I'll watch myself. But that night, that's when it really started to get weird. It started to bounce from 104 to 102 to 103, and it just kept creeping and creeping and creeping. It would either go up or down. And it's the weirdest sickness I've ever had, right? So, anyways, I go to the hospital on Monday. Or was it Sunday? Might have been, I think it was Sunday. It was Sunday. Because my wife's starting to get panicked, like I said, just a little bit ago. And she said, I'm going to call my dad. Great choice, by the way. Spouses out there, call your family members, your mom, your dad, whoever it may be. Because they've been there, they've done it. So she talked with them. She started to cry a little bit because, you get afraid. It's a sickness, and your love of your life is not doing too well. You want them better. You don't like them in pain, right? It's common sense. So they talked it out. They said, okay, you know what? Our insurance doesn't kick in until January. That's fine. Whatever. We're going. She said that her dad says, look, just take him to the hospital. Get taken care of. So in my head, I'm like, great. Haven't been to the hospital in so long. But we'll go. She's such a trooper. Helped me get dressed. Get to the car, drove me there, waited with me, talked to the doctors for me. I'm telling you, man, she's a one in a billion right now. But so we get there, and in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be forever, right? It's gonna be forever to get in, because you know how they are. They don't care. In my head, they're like, these doctors just want in and out. That's it. Here's some pills, get out. Here's an IV, get out. Here's a blood draw, get out. But it was, I think we were the second people in the lobby, and then I think full, quote unquote, was like 4 or 5 people there. That was it. So I was able to get in and out of that place within an hour and a half, I want to say. But what the doctor said, and that's another thing I didn't add. I did not tell you this, but I have COVID tests here. I tested myself, of course, as always. I didn't have COVID. In my personal opinion and in my beliefs, I believe that thing is a stupid thing to believe in, is just another type of common cold, common flu, whatever. But the doctor said that what I have was, in a way, somehow a mix between influenza, COVID, and the flu, which, again, I'm piecing them together. I'm like, okay, well, technically influenza and the flu. That's what I'm getting at. But, now that we live in this soft world, whatever, we have to say it's COVID now. COVID is not the flu. Okay. But that's what he said I had. They said I was really dehydrated, like really dehydrated. Like no matter what I did, I was just thirsty, man. So I stayed there for about an hour, tried to get some water in my system. Heart rate was at 136. They checked that a few times. Checked my temp when I was there. It was like 100, I think it was. And so, I just got everything settled, got some medications, started taking them. There we go, baby. Nicely done. Started taking them, and now I'm in this phase where it's like, okay, my temperature broke yesterday, so it broke on Monday. Whoa, nope. Yeah, it broke on Monday. Supposed to have 24 hours, the doctor said, before I could go back. So it's breaking right now. But anyways, going back to my wife, she went to my work, gave the doctor's note to my boss. Apparently they don't keep doctor's notes anymore. They said it's a waste of time. So that's why I did the LOA forms and all that kind of stuff. Have to go to the doctor that I went to, have him sign it for me or whatever, do his thing. But yeah, it's been a ride, and it's been such a ride for my wife because she's had to continuously work while trying to take care of me. It's no joke. It's no joke, man. And now I feel bad because now she's starting to get like the sniffles, right? And I'm like, well, crap. And now in my head, I'm like, okay, well, I started getting sick on Thursday night, so right? So Thursday night, so Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night. That's 5 days before I started to really like feel normal. And I'm looking at today's date, and I'm like, it's the 21st. I'll be like, she's gonna be feeling sick all through Christmas. I said, I hope not, man. So now she's, dealing with that. She says she's not sick, but I don't know what my boy was doing there, number 94. Totally should have had that, but okay. But yeah, that's two things I want you guys to learn out of this thing, man. When you guys get married, those vows, they're there for a reason. When someone loves you so much that they'll do anything for you, which in these days is so fucking rare. Why are my guys... No one can stop Cooper Kupp. That's the one. And I found the one. And we've been married a little over 6 months now. And I'm the happiest I've ever been, honestly. I don't think any of you guys know my backstory. Oh, there you go. But I've had a lot of depression in my life due to women. And when she came in, everything that I've been through just erased, So when you have someone like that in your life who'll do anything for you, never take them for granted and always be there for them. Always be there for them. love them, respect them, care for them, go above and beyond for them, because they deserve it just as much as you do. And when you realize this in a marriage, well, the other thing is this. You always hear people say, well, it's 50-50, right? And it is, to some certain extent. It's a 50-50 relationship, right? It's not 60-40, right? It's not 70-30, you know, because one person shouldn't put more of an effort into it than the other. But at the same time, I agree that is a 100 and 100. Because when you put your all into somebody, there's no reason for you to have to put your all into yourself, because you know for a fact your husband or your wife is going to be there to take care of you 150% or 100%. So don't ever forget that. But yes, that's why there have been no videos posted for 6 days. I know I've gone a few days longer without posting anything, but man, I'll tell you what, it's been it's been a scary couple last days, and it really makes you think about your life, you know? When you start getting sick and your temperatures are going up and you just don't know what's going on, and, you know, you get scared and you're like, okay, well, what's going on? My health is decreasing. Am I gonna get cancer? Am I gonna have a internal issue? Am I gonna have something that's gonna cause a lot of problems down the road? Like, what's going on? So it's always a good thing to make sure you guys cherish each moment you have with your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, you know, or your fiance. Cherish it. And those little gifts, you know what I mean? Everybody, don't tell me, I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are. Everybody likes to get things, right? Everybody loves gifts. And it's not about the gift, right? It's about the gesture. It's about the passion, you know, the compassion in the heart. It's not about the gift. But giving your husband or your wife or your boyfriend or your girlfriend or your fiance a gift here and there, just out of sporadic, it doesn't take much, guys. It really doesn't. It doesn't take much at all to go drive to the grocery store and get her some flowers, or her favorite cookies or chocolates, or a card, you know, or something that you created. Handmade is even better than store-bought, you know what I mean? Even if it doesn't turn out the way you want it to, she's gonna love that. He's gonna love that. There we go. You know what I mean? Just, I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you women out there, please hear me out. If you want to have that relationship last long and strong, follow those steps, man. It does not take much.
So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. Now they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense.
But yeah.
This contest is now lopsided because
If I want to record, I might record tomorrow. Well, one more video. But I think you guys are just gonna get 3 videos. The Warzone one that should be uploading soon. You'll get this video, and then you guys will get probably another Warzone or NFL. You never know. Or I could just switch it up and do something completely different, right? Just a little mini game or something. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But then after that, I don't know. I don't know what's really gonna go on. So if you guys do get a video a couple days down the road, heck, you'll get a free little extra video there, guys. So But yes, thank you for bearing with me and listening to the story. But I'm a realist, man. I'm a YouTuber
Teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front
with,
of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so
how do I say it? Well, I'm not really a YouTuber. I don't do this full time. But I'm a guy who has a real job, who has a wife. We have our fur babies. We have a wonderful home. But I'm a realist when it comes to speaking about what's going on in life. You know, a lot of these YouTubers out there don't do that. They just kind of fake everything, and I'm not that type. So, all right, let's kind of steer towards football for the last quarter and a half and enjoy the game so far.
days gone by, they just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Touchdown.
There we go, Metcalf.
With touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Seahawks
Priest Holmes, huh?
open the lead up to 34-0.
I guess the last thing I'll say,
Myers connects on the
excuse me, is this.
and that makes this 35-0 now.
For those of you who are married,
Scoring summary.
cherish your wives, cherish your husbands.
It's DK Metcalf who finishes
Be
things
thankful
off with a touchdown
for what they do for you, and be thankful for everything you have in your life,
They will send this one away.
and spend every waking moment
Just inside the 10.
to be there for your wife, for your husband,
To 27. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they
because we have a short time on life,
well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's
right?
some time to kind of
You only get one life.
make it look more respectable now.
Make the most of it
Going out the window, Charles, but
with him or her.
I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I'm surprised we have not gotten an interception yet, and I don't. I don't understand why we're not getting an interceptions right now.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg, out to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
His impatience has been bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside and find receivers.
Speaking of the Rams, as we're playing them,
Couldn't be made on that throw.
as far as I know,
Taken on the 25,
and I'm sure there's more,
5 yards that time.
but the only two teams I've seen that are eliminated from the playoffs are the Rams and the Broncos,
The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy ready to roll.
which is crazy.
What they have been doing after scoring a touchdown.
Seattle has gone on a losing streak,
That's a great feeling to have on the sideline.
which is
Knowing you just won the battle
bad,
against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all
but it's all right.
because they know they have the upper hand on that defense.
I'm not worried because right now we sit at the number 2 spot in the draft.
This defense is
Texans has number 1, and more than likely they're going to pick Bryce Young,
and here's another completion.
which is lame. Situation about Geno Smith, though. Everyone wants Geno Smith to be here 4 to 5 years. I'm like, excuse me. This man is 31 years old already. Okay? You want to have him stay in Seattle until he's 36? Also, people don't want to draft a quarterback at number 2. They're like, we want defensive talent. We need defensive talent. We need offensive help. Are we really going to do this again, guys? We need a quarterback. Geno Smith is not it. Drew Lock is not it. Sorry, the people we have right now, Minion, whatever his name is, he's not going to do it. Geno Smith, I can see him do 2 more years after this season, right? And in those 2 years, he needs to be coaching our new quarterback. And of course, we probably will be picking up a quarterback, right? But I don't see what the issue is of not getting one, excuse me, right? At the number 2 spot. They're like, well, it's a QB draft heavy class this year, so even if you wait until the 2nd round, you're still going to get a lot. I'm like, yeah, but like, Green Bay's going to pick up a quarterback because they don't have they think, what's his face, Love, is going to leave. Either he's going to transfer out because he doesn't want to be a backup. He's a young kid. He's been in Green Bay for 2-3 years, right? And now that Aaron Rodgers is back in Green Bay doing his thing, he doesn't want to sit behind him. Which I get. Jordan Love, that's the guy's name. But a lot of quarterbacks will be shifting around too. I saw a post on Instagram about 13 or so quarterbacks all due for contract extensions, or that will be, in free agency. One of those big ones was Lamar Jackson. Who else? I think Derek Carr, possibly. Jimmy G was. Can't think of the other ones, but it was a big list.
That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked.
And then it's funny. I don't know if there's an actual website of seeing like the dumbest mock drafts from civilians, us. But they're all like, I want Chicago to pick a quarterback at their thing. It's like, why? You have Justin Fields. He's young. He's still trying to figure out his game, man. I mean, he can run, which means either A, he's afraid to pass, or B, he doesn't trust his wide receivers. Oh my God, Jones. But I don't know. Like, they want us to get a defensive tackle because they were saying something about Monet not doing too great, or he's doing good, but he's got an injury and things may happen. So I don't know. Seattle's one of those teams where it's like, here's your moment. You had your moment. You went to the Super Bowl. You made it. You got a ring. You went back. You fucked up the second Super Bowl. You should have fucking gave it to Marshawn Lynch. We would have had 2 fucking rings. But no, we wanted to give fucking Russell Wilson the benefit of the doubt and give him the glory. Like, come on, man. Such a dumb thing, but I don't know. Oh, gosh.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Back now here on EA Sports.
Here we go, 4th quarter.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for
Oh, there he is. Okay.
For the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this
Ooh. Yeah, there you go, boy.
Curtis Samuel, 46 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Look at that, man.
He has been fun.
Just a little direction to the left there.
Certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown
Damn, I didn't realize that was Ramsey that pushed back. Telling you, man, Ramsey, he doesn't claim the number 1 spot anymore. As a Seahawks fan, I want to say Tyreek Woolen will take over his shine, I guess. But apparently Patrick Surtain is doing pretty dang good, too, over there in Denver. Had 2 picks in 2 games recently. He's doing good. Doing good.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Illegal block in the back. Return team.
This is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return, then the penalty brings it back.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks.
There you go, man. About freaking time.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything.
So we have some new, like, signings and roster moves and cuts and injuries right now. Arizona Cardinals just signed quarterback James Morgan to the practice squad, but they cut QB Carson Strong from the practice squad. Injuries for Buffalo Bill. Josh Allen, elbow, was limited in practice. Matt Milano, limited.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 30.
Just kind of flipping through any of the decent ones. Oh, I guess I could. Well, let's just do a little run. There we go. Mix it up a little. Green Bay running back A.J. Dillon has cleared the concussion protocol. Houston Texans injuries. Brandon Cook's cap was limited. Jonathan Taylor was placed on season-ending injured reserve. Wow. They thought he might be able to come back. Oh, one of my favorite running backs, man. That's bad. There's a touchdown. There you go, baby. Oh, for those of you guys who watch this full video, it's going to say Madden 23, but it's not going to say Season 1, blah, blah, blah. Or it might, just so you guys can find it easier, but it's not going to have, like, a crazy title. I'm probably going to name it something along the lines of, like, Story About My Health. Just so it prepares you guys if you want to listen to it, or if you don't, just mute it or turn down the volume and just watch the gameplay. Let's go, baby. Come on. Oof. Man, he's just only chucking it to Cooper Kupp. Why, my boy? Ooh! That would have been a nice interception right there. Really would have been nice. Also, I'm going to say this in this video as well, and the next few, if I do more than just the ones I stated in the beginning or in the middle. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, man. Like I said, enjoy every moment of your life. You only live once. I hope you guys, have good food. Enjoy time with your family, your friends, around the Christmas tree, fireplace, you name it. Christmas is just a, to me, ooh, what the heck was that? It's one of my favorite holidays, right? I love 4th of July, and I like Christmas. Thanksgiving, I love too. I do. But I'm kind of a picky eater, so it really wouldn't, you know. Oh, I love the bonding, but just enjoy it. It's not about the gifts, you know. Technically, it's about Jesus' birth.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like
Sorry for that long pause. I had a huge cough.
You can just see that one squad is on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Yes, enjoy the Christmas season. Enjoy it with your family and friends. Take lots of pictures. Play some games. Watch football. Watch Christmas movies. Don't rush. Don't rush spending time with the family. As much as you guys hate certain family members or friends, don't let that ruin the day or the night. You know what I mean? Don't let it do that. It's a time to be thankful, giving, and loving. So, hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. I know I will. My wife and I are just going to kind of do our own things this year. Last year, the last 2 years, we've gone to people's, families' houses and parents' homes, and I think this year we just want it to do for us. Nicely done. Right now, I wish I could show you my setup, but some people don't like the home shown, and I don't have a camera yet. So try to imagine like one room of a wall. The main wall basically stretches all the way down to like the front door, but we got all this new furniture where we moved in 2 years ago, but excuse me, we have this fireplace set up with shelves and whatnot, and then so I'm looking at my TV, 55-inch TV on the wall. I have a bar stool that I'm sitting right in front of it, and just literally 3 feet from me we got a Christmas tree up with the lights on, and we got lights around our patio window area, and then up and down our stairway. So it's very magical right now. I love it.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to hand it to him and keep picking.
Yeah, after this game, I gotta rest my voice. Start to cough more. Who hasn't got one? McBride, really. Come on, McBride. There you go, baby. Come on. Oh, Ramsey. Why would you do that, my boy? McBride, come on, baby. McBride. Giving a third time. Flag?
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh, thank you. That'll give us more opportunities to make you catch the ball, sir. McBride, catch the ball. Oh.
CD in.
Just wanted you guys to see that.
Plays to try out, but some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
McBride,
Because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things.
you best catch this. Thank you. Sixth time is the charm. Look, if I tried to throw it 3-4 times to a tight end and he didn't catch it, I would have thrown him out of the game. And I'm like, you're done for the day. And probably next week. And the next 6 months. Maybe even the season. Probably out of the NFL completely. Like, twice. Maybe 3 times out of the 6. He should have caught that. The one on his head, like, he just was not paying attention. Did not turn around quick enough. But technically, he was staring. Ooh, ribs. He was technically facing the way he needed to be in order to catch the ball, so that's weird. I don't know, McBride. Woo! Oh no, Nwosu. 2 injuries back to back. Oh, that's not good. What? Bruce Sternum. Okay, well, it's not. At least it's not broken. It just needs some rest.
These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
I've never done this one before. That little throw. Ooh! There it is. No? That wasn't a touchdown? Oh.
There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have
all right.
lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter,
You're just going to run it in.
right now, they're not passing up any chances to pull up some garbage time yardage.
We're going to run it in.
Why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent.
Should we throw it?
What you're doing. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist.
Let's give it to Metcalf, if he'll make it. Oh, my. Pretty sure the last video I made, almost a week ago, I said, what is wrong with Metcalf? And now, it's continuing. Have you noticed? Like, he's made some good catches, right? Let's see what his stats were. Yeah, his last one was like, what? 3 receptions for 33, I think? I could be wrong, but the playmakers were literally Curtis Samuel at 76 yards and Kenneth Walker with 212 yards rushing. Wow. I don't know. Interesting. All right, here we go. We already know who the injury is. Puna Ford, yep. We got a few more. Shouldn't be out. I don't think next week. They shouldn't be. Knock on wood. Look at the playoff picture. Is Denver in? Yes. Denver is still at number 2. Now, I think the first season that we did this, right? I think Denver made it all the way to, they were in, I believe. Or did they lose? I'm pretty sure they were in, but then they got eliminated like right away. Buffalo at 4, Kansas at 6. Your top dogs are the Browns, the Broncos, and then the Jags, which is interesting. There's not a lot of talk going on with the Jags right now, or for a while, except for when Trevor Lawrence and ETN got drafted. Top dogs on the NFC West, obviously, us, Green Bay, and then the Bucks. Eagles and Cowboys and Washington Commanders are all in. 'Cause aren't they all in the same damn division? All right, Justin. Oh, no. I got so focused on my story, guys. I didn't use Geno Smith. Oh, no. Whatever. Let's just say Geno needed a day of rest, okay? Whatever. 22-28, not bad. 358 passing yards, 7 passing touchdowns, 1 carry, 13 rushes. Dang it. This is Geno's year. We'll make sure that doesn't happen again. Okay. All right, sorry for the long pause. I had to cut the mic so I can cough again. Interesting teams up here. Like, interesting. Let's just say Browns 10-2. Denver is 9-3. Same with the Bucks. 8-4 for the Ravens. 3-9 for the Lions. Okay, so they're technically eliminated from the playoffs, but that's fine. I'm just hoping in the next couple seasons ahead, they'll at least get somewhere, at least a playoff spot. At least. So here we are, passing leaders. Joe Burrow, 68% completion, 3,600 yards, 30 touchdowns. Russell Wilson's up there at 67% completion, 3,500 passing yards, 31 touchdowns, and you got Aaron Rodgers up on the board. Interesting. Rushing leaders, we're up there at number 1 with 1,500 yards, 17 touchdowns. None of our receivers are up there. Our sack leaders, we got Darrell Taylor, 13. He's in 3rd place. I love it. Interception leaders has not been beaten yet. Tariq Woolen with 10. Kobe Bryant with 6. Ugo Amadi with 5. Damn. Cool. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to my story of what happened the last 6 days. It means a lot. Also, my YouTube channel, as of now, I have 23 subs. There's, how many more days until Christmas? Let me check. I think there's, not till Christmas. Till the end of the year. There's 1, 2, 3. It's 10 more days until January 1st. And all I need is just 2 more subs. That's it to reach my goal of 25. And if you guys could just share with a friend, comment. I've gotten a lot of comments in the last couple of videos, and that means a lot. I love replying to you guys. I like seeing that. I'm just one of those guys that I get excited for. So I comment to every one of you. So thank you for the encouragement on there. It means a lot. But I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. If I don't make any more videos, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Enjoy the holidays with your family and friends. Love your husbands, love your wives, love your boyfriend, girlfriends, if you're at that level, obviously. Okay? So don't think I need you to go out there and say, I love you to your boyfriend if you're not there yet. You know what I mean? But there's many ways of to show love, right? So use that, right? And then do do I want to say this the right way. Just be you, Just be you. People love when you're just yourself. So, anyways, take care of yourselves, guys. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.